Specialist Rin
How's
Yi.
things?
What's your deal?
So glad you're up and around. I have important news for you.
Oh yeah?
There always is.
Yes, discoveries every day, but this is something we've been waiting for. Listen.
Orion arc signal.
What should I be hearing?
Sorry, Sam. Active filtering. Initiative Protocol Alpha Alpha to the screen.
Protocol what?
Processing.
Repeating. This is the Ark Kira. The situation is not under control. Note and avoid until further update. Repeating.
Is that?
The Quarian Ark. And Elcor, Drell, Volus? Hanar, I think. That's some delicate business, putting Hanar in stasis. Point is, they're still out there. The Keela Sia wasn't destroyed.
It's patchy. And there's no traceable vector, I assume?
It bounced through the Scourge. I've doubled long-range probes, but
That's not a distress call. It's a warning to keep away from wherever they are.
whatever's happening, they don't want to be found yet. We have to trust their Pathfinder.
All we can do is wait.
Until the DLC drops, which will be never. But there was supposedly a Quarian DLC planned. Do I want to talk to this guy? I don't want to talk to him. But I have to because then the mission won't advance. Fuck.
Pathfinder, kept to see for you, in your planet. That's not getting less weird. About time Iridian got a proper grand opening. We all need this. Heard Sarah woke up. How's she doing?
She's fine.
She'll be back on duty in no time. Too soon, if we let her.
So, you're telling me you're having trouble explaining limits to a rider?
I'm having trouble explaining limits to you, you idiot. The limits of your own capabilities.
Fresh out of cryo. Just had his first sunrise in Andromeda. He couldn't stop crying.
Just him?
Must be something going around. Maybe you're the carrier.
Don't even joke.
It's really feeling like home, you know? Finally. They haven't given you 5 minutes alone since the fight. Have you had a chance to let it sink in?
I don't want to say anything
There's so
friendly
much
to this
here.
guy.
It'll be years before we even know where to start.
Don't need starters. Starters are a dime a dozen. We need finishers. And we have the best. I'm looking at you, Pathfinder Rider. The whole galaxy is. Cheers.
I hope I never have to speak to you ever again. Moshai Sefa. How you feeling?
Pathfinder, I'm told there will soon be a new voice representing Helios.
None other of your leaders claiming to know what we need.
It was an impossible choice, Ephra. There's no name that would represent everyone. Though the one chosen definitely represents someone. Don't they, Pathfinder?
Are you mad because I didn't pick you? Man, they barely explained the choice to me.
No one's pretending this is ideal, but it's a start.
That's irrelevant. Things started long before any of you arrived.
Well, what's this huge change of tone from Moshai?
What will continue? Higher of GX's, Pathfinder. To better tomorrows.
That's a weird change of tone from the Moshai. She is not happy that we didn't pick her. But man, they didn't explain anything to me. Like, when you have an ambassador, it's an ambassador from one power to another power. That's what ambassadors are. That's what they do. They just said an ambassador for all of Helios. The fuck kind of... That doesn't even make any sense.
So this is how you all party, hmm? Pretty tame, but don't tell the host I said that.
You see me dancing earlier?
Iridian is amazing, though. You accomplished the inconceivable. I'm grateful to be part of it.
No, I'm grateful. I couldn't have asked for a better team. We created this together.
And exactly what it is, what it may become. I can't even imagine. To think that when we met, the Angara and your initiative struggled to find trust.
The way we arrived on Aya was over the top. You know, uninvited and on fire.
Agreed.
Guess it worked out okay.
Ryder, The Angara will never forget how you saved the Moshai. But more than that, we'll never forget how you fought the Ket beside us. How we destroyed the Archon.
You better not forget.
Meridian is a new beginning for your people and mine. Together.
It's like a fairy tale. Do you have those? Where everyone walks off into the sunset holding hands?
At a time like this, I think it's strange that you can't resist making a joke.
I can't, so? Jarl, our people... Actually, no, I can't.
Actually, I kind of like it.
Actually, I wish I'd picked the other dialogue option. It's kind of dumb. Cora, what do you think?
Hey, Ryder.
Hey, Cora.
How's Sarah?
Much better.
There might be 2 riders around soon. Imagine. The Hyperion's forming scientific teams. Gotta start studying what we have. I may have helped them organize.
It's what you do. Meridian won't know what hit it.
And we should think about what's next. This is a new cradle for humanity. That's a big idea. Bigger than I'd imagined. So maybe building those teams was smart. Small steps to understand all this. Until we're at the top of the mountain.
And seeing the next horizon.
Can't deny it. I'm game for more. With so much power in our hands, you think it'll be okay?
Small steps, like you said. There's no rush to figure all this out.
Right. If nothing else, Meridian gives us time. Whatever happens, you gave everyone an incredible gift. Nice job, Pathfinder.
Thank you. That's 10 of 10. Reyes, what do you have to say?
Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour.
That's me.
Thought you'd be back on Kadara.
And miss the party? You know me better than that.
You look like you're partying
Yes,
pretty
you're
hard
heading
over there
out
on your
soon.
Omni tool.
Still a lot to do. Meridian's just one step toward making Helios our home.
Yeah, but a damn big one. You deserve to celebrate. And I deserve another drink. Cheers, Pathfinder.
Later, Reyes. I like in the final battle how they had
Thank you, Pathfinder. You're why we're here.
they had like all my other teammates that I didn't pick fighting with me, but not under my control. Not like my teammates are generally under my control. Basically what they're saying is that activating Remnant without Sam is changing our brains. Notes to shut 10 up. Okay, they're basically saying the Archon didn't actually have control of Meridian. He was just sort of reactivating systems that were doing their own thing. Could Meridian be weaponized? Who are the Jardin and what did they intend? Meridian appears to be a life lab or seed world. Every military-run human lab has had protocols for an emergency sterilization of facilities. Maybe the Scourge was... Or maybe the Purification is the failsafe to sterilize the facility because they were at war. Here they're saying that we need to train people the right way to control the remnant. They made a reference to Subject White, which might be Jack, I'm not sure. There's a memorial to the Hyperion.
Departed Milky Way 2185. Arrived Andromeda 2819. Current status recorded as Meridian.
Well, narrator guy is getting work.
Please select a topic.
Defense and landing.
The Hyperion was shepherded to its resting place by a coalition of allies who stood as one against the Ket Archon. Pathfinder Riders spearheaded the defense, and remains assigned to Arc Hyperion despite its reclassification. Landing Day has been proposed as a cluster-wide holiday. Status, pending. While decommissioned as a vessel, the superstructure silhouette of Arc Hyperion will be maintained in perpetuity. All internal structures are being adapted for sleeper deployment and future industrial and residential development. These internal structures have been designated as Port Meridian. Arc Hyperion has been declared a monument to those who lost their lives in service of the Initiative. A plaque has been placed at the highest point of the Hyperion superstructure. It reads, "We turned our backs upon a dwindling star to chase a dawn beyond our childhood's end." The transformation of Arc Hyperion into Port Meridian continues both above and below the surface. This includes the planned integration of Initiative and Remnant technologies, pending further research. Port Meridian is currently powered by repurposed Tantalus drive cores, which require the frequent discharge of static energy. This causes a unique visual phenomena during Meridian's night cycle that has been dubbed Aurora Meridiani.
Interesting. So I guess that's it.
On this trip, but they were right about Pathfinders.
Doris May Minor, that's your name? It's a very human name, isn't it? Let's go back out into the world, I suppose. Is there anything for us to do? Or is it one final cutscene?
Making a quiet exit?
I can't stop thinking of what I could be doing. How much is still out there?
There's always more. That is what brought us to Andromeda. I tried to think of a way to honor what you did. Some protocol. There isn't one. Your father invented this rule, but you defined it.
This is the casual response. I don't like the casual response the last time that I picked it, so we'll go with the professional response, I guess.
We've achieved a lot, but the Initiative still needs us. And if I know my crew, you want to get back out there. Let's get to work.
That was pretty underwhelming, honestly. Always the frame rate drops on the bridge. Why did it bring me right back here? No priority ops. I can still do a few random things here and there, I suppose. If I really wanted to.
Sam, that's...
100% viability on all known UNCs, Pathfinder. Please access the Tempest VidCon for an important update.
Tempest VidCon? All right.
Apparently there's some bonus because we got 100% on all the planets.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Yeah, we'll deal with that later. What's this VidCon?
Lexi, I hear Sarah's doing well. She's healing. Not as fast as she'd like, of course.
Think how much we'll get done with 2 riders.
I can't wait to see Ephra's face when he learns there's another one.
Alright, what's the deal with this VidCon? What do I get for 100% on every planet? What's my prize? Sam has set a new objective for completing 100% viability. Activate.
There's a new task because we hit 100% viability?
It is a significant milestone, Pathfinder. Preparations have been made for some time.
What are you talking about?
I need to know if there's another expectation because of this.
Updating objectives. You have a high priority destination.
At Habitat 7, what's going on?
I have been instructed to not reveal mission parameters. Don't be late, Pathfinder.
There's a surprise party for me at Habitat 7? Interesting. So Habitat 7, the problem there was too many storms, right?
Well, Ryder does lead us to interesting places.
You're welcome.
Think there's anywhere more interesting than Meridian?
If there is, we'll find out.
But before I go, what's in any email? Lots of emails. From Callow. Okay, somebody painted Callow. That's fine. Good for you, buddy. From PB to Ryder the Conqueror. I know you've got a million people shining you on right now, so I'm here to talk you off the pedestal. We are not done, Buster. Buster. Liam wrote something, whatever. Vetra, guess what? They want to name a gun after me. They might do one for every one of the Pathfinder's crew. Can you imagine the lines? You trying to be funny? Nix that. That would be kind of cool if the guns in a hypothetical sequel to this game had the names of this crew. From Suvi, good news. They've named some hybrid plant after me. Communication from Jal. Celebrations are breaking out on Aya and Havarl. People are walking with a lightness to their steps. Recruitment for the resistance has never been easier. On Vold, while the Ket are in disarray, we will take down their bases one by one until they are gone forever. Very good. Little hiccup on Kadara from somebody named Christmas Tate. I guess we'll visit and see what the hell that's about. Cora says we've secured Meridian. Give the Archon help. We gave the Archon more than hell. We killed him. We sent him to hell. And that's just a thoughtful message from Cora. By the way, what level am I now? We are still not level 60. Well, let's see what this urgent mission on Habitat 7 is.
We're in stable orbit. Anomaly detected.
Really? This better be important.
Probes launched. Anomaly found.
A comet. So I guess Meridian's just going to be here from now on, huh? Even now, they're giving me what I presume is... Oh, titanium. I thought it'd be XP. I don't think I want to spend time scanning these planets right now. We'll get them later, if we get them at all. The world is waiting. This is where Habitat 7 is. Where's Habitat 7?
I'm picking up something.
You're picking up something. Was there a an anomaly that I missed?
So, back at Habitat 7. What am I supposed to see? And what's it got to do with 100% viability?
I'm getting initiative signals, magnetosphere charges, and atmosphere probes.
The vault here remains non-functional, but with 100% viability to invest, we've begun terraforming this world with initiative technology.
The good old-fashioned hard way. It'll eventually be a home too, thanks to you.
Thanks to us.
A team effort, surely.
There is one more item, Pathfinder. Opening channels to the Nexus, Meridian, Prodromos, Deteon, Tevuni, New Tachanka, and Initiative allies. By unanimous vote, this world is to be renamed. Habitat 7 is now listed astronomically as Rider 1. Your world, Pathfinder. Their future.
Hooray! That was my surprise, huh? Well, I think that's it. I think all of these are kind of fun, but I'm not going to make them a priority go and chase. So there we go. Mass Effect Andromeda. Not a bad game. A very flawed game. Lots of weird stuff to it. Lots of things that needed to be perfected and polished and executed better. But the idea was cool. And to be honest with you, after having played this game again, I'm bummed out that there was never a DLC or a follow-up game, a sequel to this. I kind of hope whatever they're doing next with another Mass Effect game, I mean, I don't care if it links into the Andromeda story, really. I mean, I guess it could, right? But I'm looking forward to it, and I wouldn't mind if it linked to the Andromeda story. Or maybe they'll do another Mass Effect game, and if it's good enough, that'll buy them enough goodwill to pick up the Andromeda thread again. Anyway, appreciate you watching, and see you next time.